thinking about the real estate business, imagine that. And, it seems to be a common theme among agents that aren't achieving the success that they want. And that's fear. And there's a certain quality to it. It sounds a certain way. I think, in some previous videos I talked about, it's not the technology. And, technology definitely will help you be successful in your business. I'm talking about the fear. It's that private conversation. It's that little voice in your head. And it's probably not one you talk about in public. It's nothing you would share on Facebook. But it's a fear. It's familiar. It's a thought or a feeling that keeps you from doing what you really want to have and do in your life. And I promise you, it's probably the same thing that's keeping you stuck from moving ahead in your real estate business. So, the scarcity of life. And I confronted this conversation myself when I was an agent. I was just getting started in the business. I was 23, 24 years old. I don't remember exactly. Something like that. First apartment. Not a lot of commission checks coming through. And, it was scary. And, at some point I really got clear that, something had to change, and it was my thought process. So taking a chance, spending the money on the advertising, the marketing, it's not just going to come. You have to back it up with the actions. Picking up the phone, thinking about it is not going to make a difference. I talked about, I think about the business all the time. Well, that's great, but how many hours a day are you actually taking actions to forward the business? So, I really invite you to look at, what's holding me back, what's holding you back, from being successful. Is it a money conversation? Maybe it's confidence. We talk to ourselves, and that little voice in our head it's not a cheerleader. So, what is your voice telling you? And maybe it's time to set that voice aside, or just take it with you. Sometimes I remember I just got sick of hearing that doubt, lack of self-worth, and you just make your mouth move even though you don't feel like it or you don't want to. Even though that little voice is screaming, no, no, no. You just do it anyway. You'd be surprised at what happens. So anyway, take it on this week. Move beyond a familiar conversation and make something happen new for yourself. So stay tuned for more tips and tutorials from iFound Agent. Thanks again.